Content warning. Tales of Tupenia features some depictions and descriptions of violence, as well as themes consistent with abuse and alcoholism. These are not incredibly common, but be warned. Hey everybody, Belby here, the DM of Tales of Tupenia. Just a couple of announcements before we start up session. Tales of Tupenia is a D&D live play show created by fans for fans, and as such features many homebrew elements. We're not actors nor experts, we're just a group of friends having fun. That being said, we are aware of some audio issues that are present throughout the early episodes. In a campaign that we plan on being full length, please bear with us as we work to make the best show and viewer experience that we can. Furthermore, there will be an effect that plays occasionally in a place of a small number of places, institutions, and people. Right here. This sound effect is intentional and will be explored and explained as the campaign goes on. If you're interested in supporting the show, check out the link to the Patreon in the video description, which will feature different levels of access, including but not limited to Side of Tots, a talkback show that begins at around episode 16, as well as a monthly gaming video with the party, and our quarterly merch, which for the first quarter will only be $10 a month, since Side of Tots will be following behind. Thank you, and appreciate your support for the show. Bye!
On the Lamani Islands, they say if the Hollow Mountain sings to you, you should always listen, for the song itself can carry you out to sea. This was, of course, the one place Uprush always wanted to go. Dimitri Zephius gained the nickname Uprush from a young age, as he always displayed a surge of emotion and passion, strong enough to sweep away any who were ill-prepared for his enthusiasm. He's like an uprush of seawater when he talks, became the easiest way to describe him to seafarers, wondering why an 8-year-old might be hanging out by the docks so often. Aside from his enthusiasm regarding shipfaring, Uprush's mother helped with restocking seafaring ships that would stop by the islands, so meeting seafarers was the norm. This norm for young Uprush was shaken up when a young girl with curly hair made her way onto the island, proclaiming all the world's gold and cookies would be hers someday. From then on, Uprush and the girl nicknamed Cookie would spend their days together fantasizing about being adventurers out on the open sea. Cookie's father would take Uprush under his wing, despite the concerns of Uprush's mother. As he became a man, Uprush gained respect and camaraderie aboard the ship known as the Great White. But Uprush saw a side of the captain no one else quite recognized. Amidst an attempt to convince Cookie to leave the crew with him permanently, Uprush was accused of mutiny, shot in the chest, and left aboard a dinghy to float out at sea. The last thing Uprush heard was the sound of his friend's voice, the splash of the waves, and the sound of the wind's song, all before reaching the unfamiliar shores of Balestone. Chasing a way back out into the open seas, Uprush took a bartending to accrue enough coin and a new crew, all with the hope of reuniting with his dearest friend.
Born to seafaring merchants, Jack and Robin, hailing from Arigian and Calcary, neither of whom were willing to give up a life on the sea. Hector grew up barely 4 years before returning to the sea for a life of adventure. His youngest mentor in the clerical arts was a steward of the drowned, a medic known as Tim Callaghan. Eventually, his parents' honest merchant dealings led them into conflict with a pirate crew of a fearsome captain, where Hector's parents passed away tragically, with barely enough surviving members to crew the ship into the nearest harbor. Hector's friend Tim took him in, a blessing for young Hector that quickly was dashed as he was left with a smile in the main temple of the drowned stewards in the town of Cotton's Creek, to be raised by one Albert Sparrow, an older steward past his prime. Hector went on to become a fellow steward of the drowned, sailing the seas, protecting ships from the same fate that befell his parents. One day, a group of pirates captured him and stuck him in the upstairs closet of a seaside cottage, held prisoner for a week until the early crew of the Bearded Dragon found him, a crew that Hector has stood fiercely by ever since.
Grow Kadag was born and raised in the kingdom of the Red Dawn. His parents, Shior and Calibax, and siblings and fellow orcs were brutal fighters, taught to hone their aggression in battle against their enemies. Grow grew to become the tallest and burliest of his family, and one of the largest offspring of the Red Dawn. A capable fighter with a gargantuan size, a towering stature, and mammothian teeth that would make any regular human quite intensely shit their pants. Through his straight, raven black hair parts at the middle, a real charmer. He was inducted into the Black Blood clan and went on many adventures. As time passed, the clan would realize something about Grow that infuriated them. He was a sweetheart. He would frequently gaze upon beautiful natural flora and fauna, would resist killing any individuals who wouldn't directly harm him. Whereas all the other orcs were intelligent and livelihood skills and battle practices and tactical knowledge, Grow was a simpleton. His sheer size and strength was enough for him to push through any obstacles presented to the Black Bloods. But even as the rest of the Black Bloods slowly turned their backs on him, Grow was too simple to see it. To him, they were his family. So he stayed with them, until one blissful morning when Grow woke to emptiness around him. The Black Bloods were gone, and Grow hadn't the slightest clue of where to go. Only a name. Bartholomew. Unfortunately, for Grow, he couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. He wandered the countryside finding people who at first rejected him and were scared of him, but would warm up to him through his politeness and simplicity. After many months of wandering and helping, 3 years later, Grow would eventually make it to the city of Benict in the kingdom of Pustab, where he befriended a total bar owner, Rue, and would help her with chores and errands. The city of Benict would see that Grow was an enigma, a condemnation of their treatment of orcs, but some would have prejudices too deep to set aside. Grow left the city, joining the crew of the Bearded Dragon to chase the thrill of battle and to make a new name for himself. With a new crew, a new weapon, and a new cause at his side, Grow's path wanders far away from those who once threw insults his way, even if he was too simple to understand them anyways.
Adrian Drake was born and raised in Winterstone. Being the second son of the Admiral of the Kingdom, Adrian always lived a life of adventure and wanted to be out at sea like his father. He and his brother lived their early lives with a nanny though Adrian snuck out multiple times into the slums, getting into trouble with his best friend Karn. Later on in his years, he was hired onto the Agalita, a trade ship with an older captain Adrian saw as second father. During one voyage at sea, an Asmer named Ariel came aboard trying to get Adrian to do a quest for his god, and would not leave until he did so. While the two were below deck in a heated argument, the Agalita was suddenly assailed by pirates, an all-out assault, which was suddenly disrupted as a bolt of lightning rent the sky, sinking the ship and all aboard it. Adrian woke up in the middle of the sea alone, at least that's what he thought, until days later, a dry voice echoed through his head. The self-same voice of the Asmer he previously encountered. Drake made his slow way back to port, where he and Ariel now share the same body, though not, perhaps, the same goals.
I do not recall when exactly I became what we are today, but here be what I will share. Little John Jack grew up in the slums of Smiva, me mama telling me the stories of Kleck, the devourer of the treasonous, he who swallows the liars and cheats. Never understood why nobody heeded the warnings. We couldn't even trust our leaders, those meant to protect us. Instead, the Baron took me mother from me. I found a new home in the old elf tree, and found a new family all my own. Then he took that away too. I escaped the town with nothing but my clothes, and a few friends. And me brother, in all but blood, I would have followed him to the ends of the world. And I did. And we were free. But the world took that from me too. Han, my brother, he sold me out for wealth and power. Under the thumb of the Baron of Bimbolo, the very man who took everything from me, I found if you take enough from a man, you make a monster. With nothing of the little boy in me left, the fish from my mama's stories spoke to me. I thought it a mere illusion, but it delivered us to new friends and freedom. I know it take more than fables to fix the wrongs of the world. It'd be taken more than the blood, sweat, and tears that has already been taken. It'd be taken something more. With me crew, we be feeding the fishes.
Kidru grew up in a rowdy family. As the eldest of 5 children, he always hoped to keep an eye on his siblings. It wasn't easy growing up in the harsh cold of Satpia, but he was happy. Playing with siblings, ice fishing with his mom, and hearing stories of Satpia's heroics and grandeur from his father. Kid and his brothers, namely Kaivan and Kalir, loved these stories, and grew up wishing to join the military themselves one day. And when Kid was only 19 years old, that opportunity would come right to his village. Kid spent the following years of his life proving his bravery and his skill, and rising up the ranks of Satpia. But in doing so, he saw the nation for what it truly was, and began to doubt the actions he'd taken under a banner he once thought was great. It wasn't until the age of 42, 23 years later, that Kid met Jesse, a young Aarakocran boy he met in a village he was sent to enlist from. A young boy that reminded him of himself. That was his final straw. Rather than setting Jesse down the path he walked himself, he took the boy and they fled into the wastes. They wandered through a barren environment, hungry, thirsty, and left with nothing but time to think about the years wasted and the people he took advantage of. That the country he grew up idolizing and serving was corrupt. Kidru was ready to give up on himself, but he was driven by a responsibility to Jesse, to get him to safety. Crossing the waste, the two stumbled into the city of Zukamel, where they were discovered and rescued by the priests of the Albedic Temple. The priests were very welcoming and provided both shelter and care to Kid and Jesse. While the pair recovered, they were introduced by the priest to the Lambent Three, the moon deities, as well as their teachings. The serene grace of the Sapphire Queen, the strength wielded by the Copper Princess, and the willingness to change, championed by the Shattered Prince, which Kid resonated with strongest of all. After months of self-doubt, that message drove Kid to remake himself as a missionary, a wanderer, and a tool of this change, leading him into new lands, new struggles, and a new path to redeem Tupenia, as his gods and he seek to create.
Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Tales of Tupenia. Last we left off, our heroes finding themselves in the Despotate, and in fact had found that they had been robbed, stolen from, and thieved, if you will, by a teenage sort of boy who had robbed Kid Rue and Adrian Drake / RIL in this moment, who had stolen their shit and disappeared. You guys, in utter panic, seeing as that book contained your plans for the coming assault on the Despotate, were in fact contacted after a round of some sort of solemn and kind negotiations between yourselves, talking about your future goals and where you were hoping to do and what you were hoping to go, learning a little bit more about each other's background, were in fact summoned below the erotic novel shop, Shandy's Shop of Sundries, to the headquarters, seemingly, or the council chamber, or the hearing chamber of the Posterity's Blade Guild of the Ipthruni's Despotate, headed by the Fist of the Past, Enderon, this half-orc, half-elk, half-elk, just
That'd be cool.
manifesting, yeah. No, who sitting on kind of this large throne, talked to you and made you aware of his plan to, seeing your thing going, well, perhaps business is better with people actually being able to buy the goods that are that are coming through here, and in fact offering you guys allyship under what Hector, using Identify on the contracts that were handed out, identified to be a magical spell known as Xerxes' Unbreakable Contract. Does have some stipulations, that way if it is a mistake or something is wrong, there are opportunities for you to correct, but very clearly don't fuck with us, we are doing something, do not betray us, And you guys signed these contracts and were led back out into the night, whereupon you spotted, in kind of a little bit higher hopes yourselves after making this important connection, another high-ranking official, along with the government of Pastab, added to your sort of ally list. And so you guys, in high spirits brought down after watching the guards punish a citizen that had just stepped in to take the blame for an poor little orphan girl that was stealing food for the night. Jean-Jacques leaving off, sending our two little demonic allies, Tick, who is spry, and Tack, who likes pie, to go and chase down and harass these guards and make their lives hell. You did receive the information that in the morning, this sort of cavalcade that had been sent by that had been sent to warn the despot will arrive. And that being said, you guys know that you are on a clock now. We return as you guys have made your way back to the Owlbear's Talon Tavern for the night, bedding down to find yourselves a night of sleep. If anyone in the party has anything they would like to do before bed, now is the time to do it.
Okay, so I can squeeze 3 hours of... Actually, I could squeeze 5 hours of torment.
Oh, okay.
Out of this night. So I'm gonna be sleeping in a little bit later on.
Sleeping in extra for torment's sake. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
18, 24. So RAL is the one that returns with the book here, right?
Yep.
Where are you putting it, by the way?
The book?
Yeah, are you following Uprush's suggestion of putting it in your in your boot? Are you is there somewhere else that you would like to place it, or?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be too big to be put in my boot, so
Okay.
it's going in my bag.
Too large for a
That's
boot?
not entirely what I said. that's part of what I said.
When the next
I
one
said
wakes
have
up, where the
two
hell did
journals.
it go?
Right.
I said have a small journal that can potentially fit in a boot, and another one that can be a fake.
I see.
I asked Captain, to liability.
I am not an idiot.
It's the well, I mean, to be fair, we had never specified the journal size, so it was on the table that this journal just is boot sized already.
I would have.
Okay, so all right, so just going in your bag. What else are we missing? Oh, wonderful. Let's do a. Yeah, okay. So as you guys make your way towards sleep for the evening, you all kind of bed down. Presumably on there were only the 2 beds, so oh no wait, you have 2 rooms, so 2 rooms, 4 beds. Someone's gonna be couch surfing.
Oof.
Yeah. And
Hello.
cool. All right. Jean-Jacques, couch surfing.
I'm staying up anyways.
All right. So you're gonna. So are you gonna take first watch? Who would like to take first watch?
I'll take first watch because if anything happens, I'll have the most spell slots available to do something about it.
Okay.
Fair.
Jean-Jacques alone. Anyone else gonna stay up?
I'll probably end up staying up.
Okay. Cool. And so this won't. You just.
You
basically
well,
just.
Uh,
the watches are what? 2 hours? 3 hours?
It would be so for a party of 5, you could do 2, 2, and 1, or you could do, the groups, or you could do.
I'm
like
going to be
3
up for
next to-
several. I'm going to be technically up for several watches.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. All right then. So you can stay on into the next one, and then it would just basically it would just you could do it so that longer rest and you guys all balance out, or you could do it with a shorter rest and just what I mean, like sleep an additional 2 hours and then everyone's balanced, or go 2 hours without a watch at the end of the night. Basically, would be what it would. Does that make sense? I think I'm mathing that right, to be fair, but.
So it's either have a gap or just have somebody sleep like.
Yeah, just
one extra.
someone sleeps in. Yeah.
Sleep in, I guess.
Cool. All right.
I got a funny feeling. I think Hector would be the one to sleep in anyway.
All right. All right. Oh yeah, and yeah. To be fair, okay. So you guys, so first watch is gonna be Jean-Jacques and Uprush.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. So as everyone makes your way down to bed for the evening, on this eve of war preparations, you guys know that that the information that you had gained from the Posterity's Blade Guild gives you potential ins into the building, but it will be. It is an unknown follow after you guys reach the terminus of the amount of map that you are getting, if that makes sense. Like they know the path, they don't know what's on the other side of it, right? So what else? You also know that it is now still, so this is still that same evening, so it is on the 3rd day from now is when the armies of the armies of Tillydale, Pastab, and Kelkeri will arrive to assist you guys. So whatever you have time to do, and this also being made aware of the potential testing of Joey and of Bondari Velumtok, the youngest prince. So you guys also know that is something on the table that you guys need to deal with. It is coming to roundabout, let's say late evening. Let's see, you guys were at probably 9:10 as you walked out, had a short meeting. This is probably close to 11 o'clock at night as you guys are bedding down here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Jean-Jacques, is there anything specific that you would like Tick and Toe to do, or are you leaving them to their own devices?
I'm for the most part leaving them for their own devices. Every probably 30, 20 minutes or so, I'll like check in on them, like what are they doing? What are they doing? And if I could think of anything better,
Yeah.
I'll let them know.
Yeah. There is definitely Toe immediately went to the thing that he suggested, which is the second that they get home from their watch and take off their boots, he has placed nails underneath the bottom of their boot, such that if they were to step on something or kick something, the nail would kick up through the sole and stab into the bottom of their feet.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah. He is
spitting in their food because they have poisonous spit.
right. Yep. He's so let's see. So Tick immediately goes to begin filling bottles, like whiskey bottles and things of that sort. He like mixes it into their whiskey bottles and things. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a tough DC. It's a DC. It's a DC 10 and it's like 2d4 poison damage.
Well,
Poison for a minute.
You know, they'll regardless, it should, this is a landmine that they're waiting to step on for later.
Yeah.
Yow.
Kidru, as we bed down to sleep here, the 3 moons shining in through the window, which, it is a full moon. This is currently the, pause champ. It is, I believe the brass moon is the one that is full at the moment. So you guys, you do have access to a swap if you would like. Which form are you taking for the morning?
Between what I had now or the brass?
Oh, you any of the 3.
Oh.
Yep.
Give me the queen.
You going for the Sapphire Queen? Okay.
Yes, please.
Wonderful. All right. So you can swap your spells over as you would like, and you may store 2 moons. So are you just going to store the opposite 2?
Oh, like 1 from each?
In the sword and the shield.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, you can also, to be fair, if you want to do like a back and forth, you could do like, Prince and Queen again, or you could do, double coppers or something, But okay, so 1 from each. All right, so we have that. And as you do, you kind of you drift off to this dreamland, and you find yourself sitting in the temple that you had found yourself in when you had returned to pause champ. AJ is trying to get over there. To what?
Zucamo?
Yep, to Zucamo. Sorry, AJ's trying to find it on the map on my very slow laptop.
I got you.
Yeah. When you had found your way to Zucamo, you find your way in this. You find yourself in this temple, which, painting the inside of it, you find yourself sitting before 3 stained glass rounded windows, sitting at the top of this large sort of church that you find yourself in. And it's funny the way that the light shines through each of the different windows. There is this weird blending effect around you, almost like you are watching the air change colors in front of you. And you kind of sit there in meditation for a moment. And you just kind of hear, kind of echoing out, you just hear, we find ourselves on the eve of battle. Preparation, but insight will be important in this battle. Knowing where to strike, when to strike. I do not worry for your skills, but I do worry for the challenges you face.
I responding? Sorry.
You have the ability to, if you would like to. Otherwise, you can just sit and allow that to wash over you. How would Kidru respond?
Do I know who it is? Or
Roll me an insight check.
love that. A 10.
10. Female voice. Not certain whether it's the mother or the daughter. Yeah. But, urging, it's one of those where, like, it strikes you, it's like, if you can't cue in on the exact voice, it's kind of like a, how do I phrase it? It's urging insight could be a peaceful thing to do, or could be the strategy of a warrior, and you aren't entirely certain which. You know what I mean?
I can take a guess. I will ask, they're talking about insight. Do you have any insights for me?
Let's see. They go, the moon's view on things is shifting, changing always, but also always present. The view we take on this moment provides us with a sense of unease for these machinations of the undead. Something will come of this. Be thou ready.
Well, I'm sure your power will guide me through it.
You feel the warmth on your face kind of appear. You feel warmth on your face. AJ was struggling with like a follow-up word there. DM word of like, okay, what, you feel the warmth on your face. Well, yes.
Bathing in their light.
Exactly. Bathing in their light. And you kind of, you find yourself at ease that you have this memory dream of the temple. And you do actually, roll me a perception check.
I'm so bad. A 2.
A 2. You feel. No, you don't. Actually, with a 2, you feel nothing. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, do you? I don't know. A 2 perception is pretty bad. Yeah.
I was basking too hard.
Exactly. You were too focused in this moment, and like you have mastered the art of meditating such that you lock all other things out. That is what has happened in this moment. Yeah, for sure. All right. We make our way back to the 2 at watch.
And I drift off to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Jean-Jacques.
You make it back to us.
How do you
Anything? Oh, sorry. What?
How do you feel this evening? To be potentially on the eve of your of a great victory. Is this a does he carry himself with a sense of excitement? Does he carry himself with a sense of unease?
I'm trying to distract myself as much as possible by making these 2 guards' life hell.
You have lost yourself.
I will do this. John Jack is not okay with it. He's stressed, and this is a form of procrastination because when he goes to bed, it's tomorrow.
Right.
And yeah, this is one less chance to do the petty thing before we have to do the serious thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, Uprush, you and Jean-Jacques have generally been pretty conversational, all things considered. But this entire evening, you do notice that like he's spending more time zonked out in you know, in his familiars that you can tell than usual. It seemed like most of the rest of the time, whenever he's like set them, like when you guys were having your confrontation with board their island, it seemed like most of the time he's kind of just been like letting them run and then checking in, and this seems like he's more like involved. Which, I mean, you know, the last words that you heard him say was "make their lives hell."
If any of them decide, like, oh, this is just a bad day, and they try to go to sleep, I'm just gonna wait till, like, I think they're drifting off, and then I'm just gonna knock a vase off a shelf or something.
Wow. Yeah, they definitely.
They're like, what the hell?
Yeah, hit me with a stealth for Tick and Toe.
Yeah. May I do so at advantage due to their invisibility?
Yes.
Alright. So Tick gets a... Okay. Alright, so that first one is a 14 for Tick. And then Toe gets... And then Toe does significantly better at a 24.
14 and a 24. Okay. Ooh, that means that I gotta hit you with a perception here.
It's safe to say they are searching for the source of the...
Yeah.
Like, that's not passive.
Yeah, it's not a great...
They're looking.
Yeah, not a great roll over here. It does look like they, like, this act of constant irritation has... It definitely has them on edge, because, you know, things just falling off of shelves. It's, you know, you catch one of the guards just like in separate homes, by the way. You've got Tick in one home and Toe in the other. Yeah. You've got you just catch him like, you know, I think I'm being haunted. I think I'm being haunted. And like,
I would okay. When they were beating the man, did I hear him speak when he was being beaten, or did he like curl up in a ball?
The man, yes, you heard him say, I ate it already. I mean, it was short, but.
But yeah, I didn't get a minute of speech. I can't like imitate him. Like, yeah, not that they would really tell, anyways.
Yeah.
What is it? So the common faith of the area is of the.
The most common would have been the Shadowed
and the Pilferous.
Yep.
Shadow Sentinel and the Pilferous are the discarded. Okay. And then there's.
And there is.
I want.
Roll me a religion check as well.
Right.
Or history. I would allow you to make a history here.
They're the same for me.
Okay.
14.
14. Let me check mine.
I would have liked one of those.
Sorry. Paging.
Hector knows what I mean.
Yeah. Why have I lost my... Sorry. Trying to find it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Despotate. Yeah, okay. There is a with a 14, there is a small contingent of people here that do worship the Wastemaker. But
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's more of a, it seems to be more of a cult faith than a, you know,
than a common one.
Commonly accepted, yeah.
I'm gonna do my patron a solid then. I want whichever one made that comment, like I'm haunted. Yep, I'm haunted. Wait again to drift to sleep.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he's in that twilight, I want whose house is that? Tick's or Toes?
Let's have it be Tick's.
Tick's. Okay, so Tick. I'm gonna have Tick clack his teeth.
Sure.
And then just be like, Click. Be hungry. I speak through
Okay.
through Tick.
Roll me an intimidation with, I'll give you advantage for knocking shit off of shelves.
15. Okay, so 15 plus intimidation. So that'd be a 22.
Oh yeah, this dude, he blanches, and you notice that he grabs a small symbol off of his shelves of what appears to be the eye of the Shadowed Sentinel, and he goes into the bathroom and locks the door.
Hey Tick, isn't that your boss?
Yeah. Hold on. Pause, champ. Yeah. You want?
How does that work out? Do you what?
Do I get? He goes. Do I get more power from him worshiping?
I don't know. That's what I'm kind of. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't work.
Yeah, what's happening is that this haunting's gonna get juiced.
Have fun.
Cool.
Oh, what's going on with Tom?
He has spent the entire time. Okay, so let's see. So this guy has managed to go to sleep effectively. But what he is doing is he is strategically. Let's see.
So he's giving him the night, but he's gonna give him like the worst morning ever.
Yeah. He's
spending more time.
Right.
Setting up.
He's removing shit. He's getting rid of shit. He's destroying shit piece by piece, right? Such that
nice.
so
he, like plucking the rivets out of his armor.
Right,
When
exactly.
he puts it on,
Things of that sort. Yeah. He's removed every single spoon from the house. The spoons are all gone, so this guy cannot eat food in the morning.
What did he do with the spoons?
You cannot gain this information. Yeah.
But where are the spoons?
Yeah. Oh, I just dropped them. Let's see. What was that guy's house across the way? Well, wherever it is, it went down his chimney. I'm sure he's gonna be confused to find a bunch of spoons in his chimney in the morning. But I did it. I figured that it would be pretty relevant here. You know what else is the bread that he's got there? I made sure that I ate the entire inside of the bread, so he's only got the exterior crust. Yeah.
John Jack does start laughing his ass.
Yeah. All right.
Carry on.
Yeah. All right. We make our way out of this scene because we've been in it for far too long, and I'm getting.
Yeah.
We finish up our first watch here, and it is gonna be all three of you, or are we leaving someone for a solo watch for Barbosa, Ariel, and Kitaru.
Nah.
I'll take next watch by myself.
Solo watch? Okay. Ariel, so you roll me a check here, by the way. We're going to roll your Ariel check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, so that is, what's the total on that?
25.
25. Okay, cool. You hear the sound of a Kitaru. As you get up for your watch here with your friend, potentially Adrian Drake, you still aren't certain how this thing works. You hear the sound of a large storm beginning to coalesce overhead. You hear the kaboom of lightning bolts beginning to rend the sky asunder. And Ariel, you feel that your storm has been perverted slightly by the atmospheric conditions above, the acid rain and shit that has been going on. Like, you can feel the water that falls from these storms beginning to change as it makes its way through the atmosphere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You guys come together in the first of the two rooms where you guys had been talking the night before.
there a window nearby?
Yes, the same. Pardon me. The self same window, in fact, that the letter had come in through earlier.
Sorry, did you say that? Me?
Yes.
I mean, Hector took the next watch, but it can be me.
He's taking the final one. He said so. He's taking the solo watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got you. My bad, misunderstood.
I'm just gonna look out the window up to the sky.
I imagine storms are bad for battle.
Are you asking DM or just
No,
posing,
I'm just
pausing
saying.
aloud? Yeah.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Making small talk. So how's the weather? Oh wait, I already know about the weather.
That doesn't look good outside.
Mhm.
Sorry, I was just quiet.
Ignoring it.
Stonewalled.
Doesn't like me
Don't-
very much. Gonna pray.
Ouch.
we have found the two most silent. Yeah, you get Donowald, and so you're like, all right, time to chill. Wonderful. And that being done, we make our way through that watch, no problems, really. We hit our third watch. Hector, as you wake up, roll me a perception check. And this is, we're making our way towards, the end of, so like the 6 o'clock, 5, 6, 7 o'clock sort of time of night. Well, or
That's
morning.
22.
22. With a 22,
How many hours?
You begin
Sorry,
to
how many
hear-
hours?
this is towards like the 5, 6, 7 time of night.
Oh, okay, so I think I'm out of sleep. I'll slot to my sleep by now.
Yeah, you're definitely,
Yeah, I'm asleep,
you
yeah.
went to sleep during the...
Because I had 5 hours worth of torment.
Cool. All right. And yeah, so Hector, with a 22, you hear in the beginning of this morning, you hear the you begin to hear movement, hustle and bustle outside. And you begin to hear that there are like the sound of doors opening and closing, the sound of boots on the pavement, just up and down the street.
Okay.
The watch passes.
Do I have any like window peak area or anything?
Yeah,
Any way to-
100%. Yeah, you can go ahead to your window and take a look outside.
Another perception check.
No, that 22 should cover. So, actually, yeah, we'll give you a second. We'll give you a secondary one here with advantage because of the 22.
Thank God for advantage, because that was a nat 1 at first. 18.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So with the 22 and the 18, so the 22 would like you'd begin to hear the sounds of the movement, the boots, the etc. Right? And as you go to look out the window, you do begin to see that there are like contingents of soldiers moving up and down from one side of the town to the other. It seems. You see messengers running back and forth. You see that people that are on the street are very quickly hurried off the street by the guards, like guided back into alleyways or returned to their homes. Yeah, and you begin to see that there is like a number of people that you can see within distance. Like you see some guards knocking on doors and things of that sort. So there is also like a potential of one moment. Must mute a thing. Okay, there you go. You begin to fuck off.
You begin to fuck off.
Hopefully that doesn't play another sound effect. I'm getting Discord messages in the background, and I'm like, I just want this sound effect to not be happening. Okay, so pause champ. Recollecting my own thoughts. You see that there are people that are like, a few of them appear to be that they're getting more, like officers or things of that sort that they're waking up. A few of them appear to be that they are like calling on their drafted people, effectively. So there are, you see some like tearful goodbyes between, husbands and wives and fathers and sons and things of that sort. And as you all awaken in the morning, you find yourself with a good night's rest, and you find yourself with the day before you. I imagine, are we going directly? We're going to go directly to where the map. You guys are going to set up the map and just dive head first.
I imagine that'd be the best call.
Okay. You do have, as you guys all sort of like put on your armor, you do still have like you have a moment to talk amongst yourselves about that course of action if you would like.
Oof.
I don't think
Or
Adrian likes me very much.
Was it Adrian? Are we on? I don't know.
Was it Adrian? I think it was Ariel that night, wasn't it?
The storm's
Cap.
still going.
Who was it?
Look, man, I have a memory. I don't remember what the storm is yet. Who?
I believe the storm is Ariel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ariel,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so that wasn't Adrian. It was Ariel. Two
Well, that was just Ari being bitter as always. Don't worry about it.
guys in there. Yeah, he's just.
He's a little old.
Is Adrian nicer?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
chill.
You sound more hesitant about that.
Bruh.
Neither have an inclination towards witty banter and conversationalism. But yes.
Adrian is more expressive. Ariel is
Correct.
more reserved.
Yes.
It's important to talk about your feelings.
Ariel doesn't like talking about his feelings.
Ariel doesn't like talking that much. It's just like side-eyeing Ariel,
Imagine just-
who is in the room.
side-eye.
He's just staring at you. Going,
They could come
I
in.
can
They're
hear
just-
you.
We're saving you the horrible inconvenience of speaking.
Mm.
I see that.
Just in our defense,
Correct
did
us
we
if we're
say
wrong.
anything wrong?
Yeah. Have
That wasn't a no.
wait. Have you ever met?
Who?
Adrian and Ariel.
The two of them?
Yeah.
Yes, we were separate bodies before.
But you met?
Yes.
Were you paying attention, John Jack?
Yeah, no, but I didn't know they knew each other. I thought this was like a
Oh boy.
what's the where's the I actually need the calendar. I can't believe it. I need the calendar. Where's the calendar?
Oh, is in roleplay.
Typically
What's-
nicer to ask somebody.
Where's the calendar? Where's the calendar?
Yeah, so look for year 0. I will.
Okay, got it. Okay. So, I thought it was just a. Wait, how many days are in the week?
10.
Oh, I hate you so much. Okay.
I hate that.
The 10-day week. Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was just a case of like
no, wait,
careless
9.
Karoon.
Plus champ.
I thought it was like
9,
careless
9.
Karoon or something.
Who in the
You're
what?
screwed.
Careless Karoon, yeah, like you know that one time where there was this person and they were suddenly in someone else's body and then it was unexpected and never mind. It must be an old story.
Yeah. It was. It's
It's an old Despotate story.
Never-
It was of an ancient elf named Lindsay
Yeah.
Lehan.
Yeah.
There's no way that Upper
And
knows that
that-
story.
Yeah,
Not
just
familiar with
don't worry about it.
That was amazing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, fucking take it.
Okay. You insist, Dio.
In-world Freaky Friday joke. How can I not?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus H.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he thought it was Freaky Friday. Yeah.
Well, in that case, they actually did know each other, so it's not, whatever. Anyway,
Anyway.
I didn't know you actually like knew each other like before. Wait, you knew each other?
Uh-oh. His brain's working again.
I don't know. You don't let me poke around your head, so I'll wait until the other guy shows up. What's going on with Tack?
Oh.
You've already poked around in my head.
You did already get RAL. That was the guy.
That is
that
true.
Yeah, I did. Fair enough. Yeah, true. I gotta.
That is
yeah.
true. Don't think he like that.
Should I
though.
be on guard?
On guard.
Against Jean-Jacques?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No. I ask you guys.
Oh, you get
No one
get
else, just you
consent.
guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Always have
just
to
from you
consent
guys.
first.
Just from you guys.
Just for you guys.
Bird's
Very
like,
kind.
The bird's like, hold up.
Always consent for us.
Whoa.
Yeah. What thoughts drift into my notice while I'm using detect thoughts? I can't help that. But I usually don't check that way. Actually, I don't think I've gotten a single thought from the party with detect thoughts, have I?
Ooh,
I think maybe once.
Not really. I think it's because most of the time that you've had it running, you've been mainly
focusing on so many other
yeah,
things.
like you've popped it to like zone in on things. So you're like, it's like
so on tunnel vision.
You're right. It's not like inherently that you couldn't hear it, but it's like if you hear 10 people talking, but you're focused on that guy's conversation at the baseball game, like it is just like okay.
In real life, would never be able to cast that spell. I would hear everything and understand nothing.
Yeah.
You have technically used it on this once, but that was like early campaign.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
And Uprush has been very careful with his thoughts since.
Anyway,
Don't have to worry about your thoughts if you don't have any.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
By the way,
is the seal, but it's instead.
And then you realize who he. Yeah, that's what you hear in Hector's head. You just hear shanties.
by the way, in the space of about 10 hours here, you've heard Hector say, "I am definitely going to die at sea, and it will be my grave, and I have no thoughts head empty." These are the two most recent things from Hector that have happened.
I thought he was saying I didn't have any thoughts in my head. Uprush would be like, "Excuse me."
Jeez.
No, definitely talking about myself.
You'll just keep laughing to hide the pain. What's going on with Tack, anyways?
Yeah, he has successfully.
Yeah,
This
I'll
is you sent him when 2.5 days ago.
I
now, it would be?
sent.
I think it was
About
2.5 days ago, and you were in Stille.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, heading out of Stille, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so he is armed. You said it was he supposed to arm Stille when he was there? This is me trying to remember.
No. He was supposed to meet up with.
With Brioni, right?
With Brioni, yeah, it was meet up with Brioni, and arm the populace of
Smeva.
Smeva, yeah, arm the pop. I always get those two mixed up. It's just a curse. Arm the populace of Smeva, and then go from Smeva to Stille, and then down into the capital.
Gotcha. And so remind.
Probably not gonna get there in time.
So remind me of your his fly speed.
Nope, it's going the wrong way. Scroll. This dock is getting bloated, and it's all my fault. 40-foot fly speed.
Okay, so faster than you guys would have been
Yeah, that's
traveling.
bad.
So he would be, and he's had an additional day. I think he probably would have.
Things delivered, briefings given.
It's about double and a half. Yeah, so 2.5 times.
Because he'd be taking the dash every day.
Right,
Every
to get there.
move,
Oh,
technically.
yeah,
Because he's just moving.
Yeah,
because he's just moving. So
yeah, then
80,
for sure.
80 foot.
He's already got there, and you notice as you blink in that what he has done is he has it. It's hard as a bat, but because he met up with Brioni, and you had
Once he met up with Brioni, he could just give her the hole
Right,
and then
right.
give her the items in the hole.
Right, and so you
depending
notice,
on if she has to go somewhere first.
You notice that what he's done in this moment is that he is currently just sitting on Brioni's shoulder. Like you notice, you see him look to the side, and you see this blue, like gothic, goth sort of face, like just and then he looks out, and you've noticed that what she has done is she's like in a house with like 3 or 4 people that she is currently handing out these weapons to, and you hear her, and she just she's just like, look, I know that it's going to be rough, I understand, but this is your time, right? And if you don't want to live in the way that you've been living, it's now or never. and I do mean never when I say that. And you notice that they all kind of.
All right, so they're so far away. News actually wouldn't be able to reach us without mages.
Yes.
In time.
Without sending, without anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna speak through Tack.
Mm-hmm.
This be John Jack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Brioni kind of looks over and just goes, "Holy shit! I didn't know he could do that."
Yes, I could do that. We be in the city.
Yeah, we're in Smava right now.
Stop! No, we're in the city.
Oh. How's Joey?
Haven't gotten him out yet.
Okay.
That's their next task. The armies of Pistab are on their way. What's the name of the faction? The Swords of Prosperity? Swords.
Posterity's
Blades.
Bane.
Posterity's Bane?
Oh, sorry, Blade. My bad. Posterity's Blade.
Blade.
Yes.
Oh, Bane.
Bane is a different word.
Okay.
Yes.
So Posterity. We've gotten in contact with Posterity's Blade. They are siding with us, within the realm of plausible deniability if things go south.
Right.
I'm taking Tack back with the hole. Can you move with the rest of the supplies on your own?
DM timeout. Can you? You can't. Can you give him? Oh no, because you can speak with him. And you took the voice of the whatever, so you can speak with him as long as he's on
I
the
can
same
speak.
plane, right?
I can speak through him. I can.
So you can still give commands
unsummon...
outside of range.
Yes, I can still give.
Cool.
Yes, I have infinite range
For
with
commands.
him.
Okay.
I can speak through him for commands. Yes.
Yeah, just wanted to verify. Continue.
Yeah.
You're taking
Are you
Tack
prepared to handle the? I'm taking the hole,
Mhm.
the portable hole. Can you handle the rest of the supplies?
Yeah, what we've got here so far.
Without the hole.
This is the house. We're just summoning people in and bringing them into the house and arming them. So.
Okay, so you don't need the hole.
No, we're good.
We're going into the tower today or tomorrow.
You notice her face kind of blue blanches from this sort of like a slate blue to or steely blue to a little bit like lighter, and just well, I guess that's I guess someone's got to do it, right?
Yeah, someone. I wish it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. And she looks back at you and she goes, so what happened with Bahan? Or she looks at Tack and she goes, what happened with Bahan?
He's no longer with us. And no longer a problem.
You see
That's
that
why you're going to Stille first. Without their Baron
Or to Smeva.
things will, or Smeva.
Yeah, you're right. That's the one that has Abimbolo, right? They're in Abimbolo. They're in Smeva right now.
They're in Smeva going to Stele.
Timeout. So the way I understood it, the way DM understood it is that you wanted to free Smeva first. That was under Abimbolo's.
Yes.
ring. Yes. So
Yes.
they are there,
Yes.
and he is there,
Yes.
and they will be
Yes.
freeing that place first.
Yes.
Yes.
First.
Okay.
Then going to Stele.
Back to Stele. Yes.
Then to the capital.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So awesome. All right. Perfect. All right. So that's why I want you to go there first.
Yeah.
Without the Baron, they will be weakened and perhaps in chaos,
Mm.
or in rebellion.
Mhm.
If this rebellion can help that rebellion, then maybe we could start freeing Iptharoon before we finish freeing Iptharoon.
She goes, Gods, how I wish that would. If this is it, then.
Yeah.
Whew. This could be it.
I wish Mama Tumbo was here to see this.
I do too.
Yeah.
And she, you notice, roll a insight check here.
Little boys and girls did it.
Mhm.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you notice that her face softens, and she looks at the bat, and she just goes, Jean-Jacques, be careful. You know.
When have I not?
She goes.
At least as a kid, as
She goes, I remember the time you
was
guys
always the super cautious one.
She goes, I remember the time that you guys fell out of the hearthwood tree trying to catch that snake that was up on the.
And whose idea was that?
You never told us. You pointed at Bahan pointed at you. I just let it be.
Well, for the record, it was Drenath's.
She laughs out loud. And she goes, all right. Good luck. And she
So,
like immediately
Yeah,
begins.
I'm gonna have Tack just grab the portable hole, and he's gonna just boomf, pocket dimension, boomf, and appear next to me.
Oh, that saves him 2 days of travel. So a day and a half.
Yep. Because just unsummon, resummon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. So you're sending him back out to.
Huh? He's grabbing the hole. He dumped everything out of the hole.
Yep.
All the supplies they needed.
Hold up. Can he? Oh, he left I see. He left the additional supplies with them.
He left all the stuff. He dumped out the hole.
Can he bring stuff with him when he disappears?
I don't know. They don't.
To the familiar
They
dimension?
don't say. Let me see. Find familiar. Just find familiar.
Yeah. I feel like when they disappear, they can't teleport objects, but
I don't know. I don't want to wait 2.5 days for a portable hole. Okay, again, surface familiar. Independent. Acts independent, but it always obeys your commands. In combat, it rolls its own initiative, acts on its own turn, can't attack. But it can take other actions as normal. Drops to 0, it disappears, leaving behind no physical form. It reappears after you cast the spell again. As an action, you could temporarily dismiss your familiar into a pocket dimension. Alternatively, you could dismiss it forever. As an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any occupied space within 30 feet of you. Whenever your familiar drops to 0 points or disappears into the pocket dimension, it leaves behind in its space anything. No!
And I was also going to say, for the purposes of that, if it was carrying, if it took the hole in their portable dimension into portable dimension, I think it would have been very concerning. It would have been, it would have kaboomed, and all Brioni and the Resistance disappeared.
It sucked into the astral
into
plane.
the astral plane. Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, there's no way. Okay, surely no way. Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
Okay, so just
damn
drop.
it. He takes the hole with him. He takes the hole and he flies off. Damn it, this sucks.
All right. Yeah, so you want to have access to the hole for the next, basically, day.
More tack!
Yeah. More tack. You would still have to... Oh, wait, so you would need to cast
Oh, wait, or I can leave her with the... Captain.
Yeah.
Oh. Can we leave the hole with Brioni if we need tack? We can get it back. We just have to meet back up with her. Which we plan on doing. Which she plans on doing. We like 3 or 4 days.
Do we need the hole?
Captain's in charge of the hole.
Hmm?
I guess you're technically in charge of captain. Admiral's in charge of captain, but I'm asking captain because it's captain's hole.
Yeah, Ariel, you see Jean-Jacques kind of like looking at you side-eye.
Not bombastically.
It's a question towards me?
Yes.
Yes.
You are Apple.
Takes time getting used to that.
Welcome to my world.
I don't think we need it right now, so
We don't need it?
I don't believe so.
If it gets lost, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Okay. Keep Brioni, keep the hole.
Alright.
The portable hole. Yeah, keep that. We'll need it when we meet back up, but in the meantime, we'll have to go without it because if I pull tech, well, dimensional nonsense. Don't worry about it.
She goes, all right, well, I guess I can use it for an assassination attempt.
I no longer regret this.
Already.
Enjoy, have a fun time.
You hear his tech disappear, so you go, all right, guys, get in the hole.
Okay, yeah, and then I bring back tack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Wonderful.
Okay, noted. I cannot take any. I can't take anything.
Through there.
Like I wasn't thinking of doing a lot of shenanigans with that, but just cutting.
Yeah, but cutting
a little time off of travel. Yeah, that's all I was hoping to do with it.
All right, so you guys, this conversation taking maybe 15 minutes, just there between yourself and Brioni. Yeah, it's around about 7:15 ish in the morning, maybe a little bit later. So you guys do have the entire day before you.
Map time.
But
Nap. I'm getting some breakfast. Gotta mentally prepare myself.
Fair enough.
Do we have time for breakfast?
There's always
Do we-
time for breakfast.
Do we have time for not break? Whatever.
Jean-Jacques goes, can we have Jean-Jacques looking it over at Drake, getting ready for him to pop out the map. Breakfast. Wonderful.
Yes, Admiral.
You make your way downstairs. You find the Genasi woman from the last evening, who just kind of takes a look at you guys and goes, "Wonderful. What'll you be having today?"
What do you
Eggs.
recommend?
She goes,
Look right at the bird and he just
"What do you say, egg?"
Is that problematic?
Yeah. No, is cannibal actually that is
Is it cannibalism unless if it's a different kind of bird?
Yeah,
It's not cannibalism.
I have
It's
never
just funny.
It perhaps more likely to lead to infectious. Is he a bird? Is he no? Because
Well,
as a meta discussion, he's not purely avian. He's Aarakocra from the elemental plane of air.
Oh, interesting.
yes.
So they're of
Which means
they're of
that
different stuff, but like. How much are they the result of birds that
don't
wandered
see it.
into the elemental plane of air? Because they are
So-
flesh and blood. They're not like Genasi.
It doesn't really matter because birds do eat other birds' eggs sometimes.
Yeah,
in
let's-
nature.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
not
true.
really a big deal. It's just funny to see a
Guys,
bird go eggs.
It's
Just-
not
huh?
that weird. I need you all to relax.
Yeah, like it's not weird. It was just It was just shocking for a split second
Off-putting.
to think about,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then hilarious.
Then she goes, all right, I'll get you some eggs. And she like runs, and she goes, by the way, it looks like it's a rather busy day outside. So just be ready. Or a lot of people just saying, just be ready. No, but the it's a rather busy day outside. You might not be the best time to be out and about doing touristy stuff.
We'll be as careful as possible.
We're here on mostly business, so
Indeed.
potential clientele wandering about could be beneficial. Of course, we'll try not to be in anyone's way. Is there a festival?
No.
Is there?
I'm not entirely certain what's going on.
Do they have festivals here?
Doubt it.
Up here maybe.
True.
Can they even afford to have a festival?
Up here they can.
Yeah, no. Makes a good point.
So she whisks into the back and she begins preparing just a large bunch of eggs. You like kind of see over through the little pause champ. You see sorry. You see over through the little cook window. You see a large bowl that she has made with just a bunch of eggs. And so she comes out with like, just a bunch of scrambled eggs for everyone in the party, like a big old batch.
Nice.
And she just goes, all right, dig in, and let's see, that'll run you, we'll say 2 copper pieces here.
It's on me, guys.
That's cheap breakfast.
Oh wow! Well, it's gracious of you, my feathery friend.
He's like, I got it. Hold on.
We're gonna have a good day.
Any chance we get some bacon or some other kind of meat to go with these eggs?
That's coming out of your pocket.
Bruh.
He's like, I've only got
But not.
Got a whole table of eggs. All right.
The bartender kind of looks at you and goes, yeah, I mean, I can. She goes, sorry. Bum. I'm blanking on Cockney accent. I keep slipping into Scottish. It's just like, I'll be able to get you some eggs, no problem at all. And like whisks into the back to do so. Or no, not eggs, bacon. That's the fucker.
It's more eggs.
Be an egg hell for the rest of our lives.
when in doubt, just a billion eggs. Yeah, She runs into the back. She whisks. She makes up some bacon real quick. Brings out a plate of probably about 10 strips of bacon for the party. And she looks at you and she goes, "That'll be one gold, please."
That's fine.
Ooh.
I'll give her 2.
Nice. She takes them graciously and nods at you and kind of pops off. You guys finish your breakfast, calmly, peacefully. Eggs and bacon, the classic. And you take maybe about like 25 minutes. And yeah, you hear the sounds of activity beginning to like actively. So there's more hurried activity here. You can hear the sounds of like large groups of thump 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 along the way.
Wow, it really is busy, huh?
Yeah, it's whatever news that they got. It was news that they were not expecting. So which is as much as you gathered. The information of hey, actually that attack that we planned no longer on the horizon. Now we have to be worried about people invading us. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you guys, finish up breakfast. Jean-Jacques, you would was it you that have axe? No, Drake has. Ariel has the map, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right.
Make sure you hold on to that.
Let's do.
Yeah, he's got as long as it doesn't get stolen again.
Let me get into the items. Okay, so you're generating the cartographer's map case already, or are you going to wait until you're closer to the building?
I feel like we should do it in the privacy of our room, no?
Yeah, because we got
Like, whoa.
time.
Go back upstairs for a minute.
Let's go out to the town square and put out the map and see where it takes me.
Nice.
So which way should we get inside?
How do we enter the Despot's Tower? Guards, please help us. Yes.
I mean, that'd be a faster way.
That'd be real quick to get into a different kind of tower.
If we find the right guard.
Speaking of, hey Tack, good to have you back, buddy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Despot's Tower. The map might be showing us a way in. I want you to go ahead and start flying up in that area.
Oh, just to go and take a look at over at the tower itself?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yep, just to look around, and then if we find something, you can scout it out. Also, let me know if you ever, like, feel the fuzzies of anti-magic or something.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
How does that work with you and your invisibility, anyways?
We pop. We're gone.
Gone?
Yeah. We're a magic. It's a magical. It's an anti-magic field, and we're summoned via magic. if we enter
Yeah,
an
but
anti-magic
you're
field,
here. You're not like tick and toe that I have to like keep you here. You're here.
I think find familiar. I believe that you are
It's
holding
not
them to this plane.
concentration.
No.
I
guess
don't
it's
think
not
so. Oh, sorry. What? You want me to?
Might be. It might be a little different with this versus like I guess like a.
Because it's not concentration. It's just. I mean, I guess there are beings of magic, so I don't know how that would work.
Let me actually. I will check the ruling on this. How
That's beyond like just the spell at that point. Like, how does a magical being interact with an anti-magic zone?
Work with an anti-magic field. What happens if a familiar enters an anti-magic field?
In an anti-magic field, a familiar wings out of existence. The spell is still in effect, so you can still dismiss this back to the pocket dimension and resummon outside the field, as long as you're not in it yourself.
Ah.
So it's like Magic the Gathering Commander. They said they exile it, but as a replacement effect, I could send it to the pocket dimension instead. What the heck?
Yes. Yeah, that was what I
is-
thought. I just wanted to.
Glad you could put it in a way that you understand.
Right.
What I imagine is that he goes into the magic field, he explodes and reappears on your shoulder. Like, that didn't work.
Hey, boss.
Boom! He's Mario respawned at the checkpoint. Yeah.
Instantaneous respawn.
Well, if he dies, I have to summon him for money in an hour and a spell slot.
No,
But
no.
not a spell slot. I think I get a free cast of it.
It's
Did it not just say that you could send him back to the pocket dimension and then bring him back?
Yeah, you can.
Well, according to that ruling, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I figured like if he, because he would wink out, so that's
It appears on
different
your
than
shoulders screaming.
dying. Yeah, because if he dies, then I have to bring him back.
Yeah.
I have to pull him back up from whence he came.
Yeah.
Again, all over again, like fresh.
I just want to pull.
You all right, buddy?
So you ask him and he goes, yeah, I poof. I disappear. I come back. I come right back.
All right, so I guess I'll find out if you find one.
Yeah.
So you don't go uninvisible. You just poof.
Yep. We'll figure out very quickly.
Didn't even ask him if it hurts.
That crazy to say
That was my next question. I'm like, has that ever happened?
Oh yeah, it hurts horrifically, but it's okay.
Hold on.
It's like imagine that you how do I phrase it? Your pocket dimension is
magic.
Your pocket dimension is great, boss, but it's think about just randomly being distributed from one plane to another. It's not your atoms have to you pass the we know what atoms are definitely your atoms have to pass through every plane of existence that are between you and where you're going.
What's an never mind.
Make your pocket dimension more accessible.
Can I move that? Can I? Oh,
Can I move it?
Yeah.
You just unravel like from a freaking spool.
Yeah.
Get yanked from one end to another.
It's you're taking a yarn and pulling it through into the opposite side. Yeah, it's
I know he's a chaotic evil demon, and he deserves far more than that. But I feel bad because I've been hanging out with him. Like, technically, he does deserve far worse, but.
He's our little buddy.
Yeah, he's my buddy. It's like, no, I don't want to do that to him.
For what it's worth, I don't love it when it happens either, but it's okay. It's it's doable. It's feasible. Yeah.
How would you feel if I taught you to be good?
I think we also disappear then. Yeah. I don't know.
So he just has to be bad, or you better.
I seem to recall that we're legally required to be bad. Yeah, it's. I think it's either written into our nature or into a contract or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So he's lawful evil, insane.
Some people are lawful evil. I don't know.
If he's lawful evil, there's hope, but he's not. He's a.
Wouldn't you say
he's not a devil? He's a demon.
What?
Sorry.
He's not a devil. He's a demon. I don't think there's any redemption here. I think he's just made out of pure gnarly
pure
nonsense.
Malice and spite. Yeah.
Crazy.
It'd be really evil to disobey your superiors and do the right thing.
Well, technically, he can't.
Oh, that's an interesting. That's a really interesting concept.
Is that more chaotic?
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check here. Is it really more chaotic to fully disobey the innate nature of your existence? You're giving him a philosophical quandary.
Can I channel my divinity while I do it?
To try and yeah, sure, well, I'll give him a roll.
I'm waiting for the disappearing beam. It's like, wow, Birdman, that's a really good pot.
Oh God! Now he's vertical.
So, I use my channel divinity while I do it for Emissary of Peace. Yeah.
Oh.
A nat 20.
Okay, so that's a persuasion check.
Yeah. So that would be.
What happens? Like
a
for classic D&D, I know devils can be redeemed because they were of a celestial nature once, but like, how does that work with a demon? The demon was like never anything other than abyss goo.
Well, I mean, so with a 30 persuasion check, with a 33. I need to think about this for a moment.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, so you have rolled, and you are attempting to convince him that it is more chaotic.
If they're of a different nature in your setting, I don't know.
If it is more chaotic to disobey the rule of your own nature, and by definition, that's a pretty great argument. Is that
that is correct.
Because it is more chaotic to not do the thing that you were. In theory,
so is he more chaotic or less?
This is a question. Let's DM ruling for the sake of. Not being stuck on this question for a while. He goes to think about it. He disassociates into the middle distance, and you hear him go, "Huh, I need to think on that for a minute." And he disappears from existence.
Oh shit!
You do not have access to Tack for the time being.
Anything that Tack would do, I will do in his stead.
Can you turn invisible at will and spit poison?
If you ask
me nicely...
Can you
project my voice at any range across the entire plane?
So for a quick context, right? While Hector's gone, just for the fun, right? Me channeling my divinity, I would like to imagine that the ceiling light of the room that we're in is changed to moonlight, and I reach out down the Tack, like kind of hunched over, glowing, and I'm like, "Have you ever considered
my familiar?" You just Galadriel'd my familiar moral quandary that caused him to cease to exist.
He disappears. He has to think about it for a little bit.
This is exactly what I need.
Yeah.
I have to blow spell slots to make it through them. Freaking hell.
Yeah, okay. So It's paladin versus warlock, baby. Okay. So you take a look at the map, Drake, as you generate this map in your guys' room, and it appears that the map is leading you. Roll me a wisdom check here.
I'd like to quickly apologize to John Jack. This was clearly an unforeseen outcome.
Unforeseen only by you.
You
19.
saw this coming? You seemed just as shocked when he disappeared as I was.
It was a what? A 19?
19.
I'm shocked that
19,
the worst case
okay.
scenario occurred, other than him
So-
exploding.
Okay, so it does not.
He'll be alright. Maybe he'll come back tougher than ever.
Is not by 5 or more, so you will not have advantage. What you will have is so you pull out, you reach in and you mention Despot's Tower, and you pull out a map case, a map in there, and as you unroll it, you notice that it is a schematic of the Despot's Tower, and like a top to bottom sort of image, and what you see is that it's got like main door fortified heavily, right? It's got windows are unbreakable glass, right? And then it has noted down at the bottom, it does have there is a sort of a highlight around this sort of basically a porthole at the bottom of the tower. You know that the Posterity's Blade had said that they weren't able to access this tower via the sewers. But what this appears to be is a furnace of some sort that has an exit point.
Yeah, it would need an exit
that
point.
that is below ground. Yeah.
An exit point below ground.
Indeed. And looks like it exits into a river as well. Yeah. into a sort of like a small little creek.
Yeah.
And so you, with this information, you can see via this map that, this sort of schematic, basically, that the way that you can access this from the exterior is that there is an additional like a vent point along this river that just is into the slums, where noxious gas is just vented into the sort of Hooverville of this town. And it's not very obvious by the map, because it is such a distance that this is a thing that connects to the other thing. You know what I mean? So as for why this guild doesn't seem to have found it yet, it is
it's pumping out noxious gas.
Right.
So it's not exactly, oh yay, I'm gonna crawl in the air ducts. Whee!
Right.
It's like
yeah, it belches out noxious gas on occasion, is what appears to be notated here. And also, yeah, on top of that, it's like, hey, guess what? What if the entrance to your house was in, it's what you guys, it's like, what if the, what would be an example? I guess I'll give a less specific example. What if the entrance to your house was 1.5 miles away? and you can just walk it all the way to your house. No one's gonna expect that. No one thinks about that. So you guys, so you now, this map being produced, do have access for how to get there. But you will need to go back out of the checkpoint. Does not appear to be, it wasn't patrolled when you guys came in on the other side, if that makes sense. There were no guards on the exiting checkpoint. There were only guards on the entering checkpoint side of it. There were still people patrolling the walls, but...
Oh, like resorts in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay. We have our way in.
Nice.
I think we should
Unfortunately,
still
we had
be.
to
Can
say
anyone
it.
else omit the
Get it?
need to breathe?
Huh?
No.
Wait a second. I just had a really bad idea.
Oh god.
Oh boy, those are my favorites.
Okay, good. Yep, Admiral Uprush,
Mm-hmm.
I hear you can move air around.
You heard correctly.
If we wait until it pumps out noxious gas, you can reverse the airflow up the pipe, out of the furnace, pumping steaming hot, noxious gas into the chamber as we enter, clearing the room before we get there. What happens to the gas afterwards and once we're in the room, I don't know. That's a later problem, but we're going to go over that now because if it becomes a later problem and we're in the later, we're dead. Let's see if a way to then
Fuck it, why not?
evacuate all the air.
I mean, do we have some fire? How noxious flammable?
Well, if it's coming out of a furnace, I imagine it can't be too flammable.
That's fair.
I can work with that.
Really? You can?
Oh yeah.
Adios, means.
How long does it take for somebody to get knocked out by that kind of fume?
I'm not familiar with it. It's an exhaust of some kind. I would hope it's at. I would think it's at least exhaust. What's coming out of that tower could be something far, far worse. Burn your skin off. Turn you into a skin. Both. I don't know.
And fuck it, we'll roll with it.
We're all gonna die today.
It's time to ball.
All right. I would send
No,
in
I said I'm dying on the sea. We're not dying today.
Don't give me that look.
Giving you that look.
We'll be all right.
All right. Could blow find a familiar and send Tick and Toe in. But I think they still need to breathe. Do they need to breathe?
Oh god.
You think
They
so?
need to breathe?
You would think so.
I think so. I think so. I mean, they haven't. No.
Mhm.
They need to breathe. It's a weird thought. Do you need to breathe?
What is air? Does air exist in the halls of the Shadowed Sentinel? You don't know.
I imagine so. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, that's all I got. Ideas. Unless the pipe suddenly has a mind of its own, there's nothing I can do to help us in this situation. I got nothing.
Roll a uprush. I'll give it to uprush and I'll give it to Jean-Jacques here.
Oh, okay.
That will you so let's see, Jean-Jacques, you can roll an Arcana check. Uprush, you can roll a history check or insight into yourself.
Gotcha.
Ooh, brutal.
Uno.
Brutal, he says. That's not a good sign.
Well, John, he had a natural 1.
Oh shit.
Still
Magic
storming.
works like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still an active sort of storm that is appears to have picked up around you guys. The water in the air, there's definitely, you hear like curses and things from outside as this like
they're trying to prep for war and it's just storming.
Yeah, everyone, hey man, acidic rain, not pleasant.
That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't want to talk to me.
They were like, nah.
Here we go. I rolled a 17, Agent.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so with a 17, so and was this history or insight?
Oh, I chose insight.
Okay, cool. So with insight, so this is insight into yourself, which is you're thinking about the times that you have used this magic before, and you know that you are good enough with your magic to be able to, stop this. You think back to when you guys had used the gust of wind to catch the gust spell. Or gust of wind, whichever one is the spell, to catch Mondarak Tabixon before he was able to run away that time, and like suck him back. Yeah, you think about it, and you're like, look, if we use this properly, we should be able to break up any emitments of this noxious gas, right? Make either like a pocket of flowing air for you guys to sit in, right, or reverse it. But you'll need to be precise with your, timings, basically.
I have utmost confidence in myself.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, should be simple. If I just blast inward through the right hole and then keep it going for a little while, I can just bring it all right back out.
And let me ask real quick, as you guys, for your preparations, what spell is stored in the Ioun Stone right now?
Oh, in my stone?
You can store up to a 3rd level, and it can be from anyone. So
From anyone?
3 levels of spells. It never verifies that the caster has to be the one that puts it in there.
It's still
snap.
empty.
Yeah.
All right.
Empty?
All right. I got you, homie. All right. Do you want hypnotic pattern or fear? Oh, wait, and up to 3 levels of spells?
Up to 3 levels of spells.
Okay, so 3rd level, I have hypnotic pattern and fear. 2nd level, I have detect thoughts, phantasmal force, invisibility. That could be useful. Misty step, good for emergencies. Flock of familiars, that's what I use to summon the things. I don't know what would happen if you cast that. Anyway, and then mirror image and crowd of madness. So for 2nd level, probably invisibility and misty step would be good emergency picks. At 1st level, I have healing word, Tasha's hideous laughter, disguise self, dissonant whispers, find familiar, silvery barbs, and suggestion.
How many spell slots do you have?
I don't have a lot. I just have a lot of spells. I'm a multi-classing mess. I have 4 1st level slots, 5 2nd level slots, and 2 3rd level slots. Got lots of little slots. That's it.
Well, any other options? Let's see what everything we've got here.
I got a counter spell.
Yo!
Oh, Jesus.
Pick that. Pick that.
Or we could put a revivify.
What was the counter spell? Oh, that's 3rd.
No.
Revivify. I think it's still gonna take the cost.
Yeah, I don't have the stuff.
You don't have the stuff? Okay, then.
Yeah,
we should probably get that.
Get it? Yeah.
Stuff. Should we rob the tower before we fight?
I mean, we might as well do it all.
Wow.
Let's see. For 3rd level, I have lightning bolt, water breathing, counter spell, and dispel magic.
Dispel magic would be nice.
For 2nd level,
Magic zone if the source is magical.
Can I put a divine
How does
smite?
that work?
Oh, divine smite. I don't think that's a spell. So I don't
that was well.
That was hilarious. I could use that.
2nd level, I have scorching ray and invisibility. 1st level, I have shield, thunder wave, and chaos bolt.
Okay.
His counter spell is 3rd level, right?
Yep.
It would just be counter spell.
That's really tempting, that counter spell, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Silvery barbs is crazy though.
What are
silvery
silver?
Silvery barbs is as a so when someone succeeds on a roll and you don't want them to, you impose disadvantage on them, making them re-roll it, and then you get to give advantage to someone else as a reaction.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
So it's someone made the save. You're like, no, try again, and then you give advantage to someone else. Whether or not they make it again, you give advantage to someone else then on their next roll as a reaction. So it's nice. It's the 1st level spell. It's a reaction. And then that could be paired up with either Misty Step or Invisibility as a 2nd level spell.
Hmm.
Or anyone else's, because you can mix and match, I assume.
Yep. 3 levels
Doesn't have
worth
to
of
be from the
spells.
same person. Yeah, so that's only first. Silver Barbs is the first level, because you can store up to 3. So counter spell's really tempting, but if it's a magical ability, it doesn't work.
Wow.
Be a spell.
Has to be a spell.
Has to be a spell. Yeah. Like it can't stop me from talking into your heads or anything like that. That's not a spell. It's just something I
Gotcha.
can do.
You got any useful magic spells, Hector?
I mean, I got a bunch of healing stuff mostly.
It's not bad
Bane,
either.
Blast, Cure
Here's the
Wound.
thing.
Oh,
I
here's
don't
first
think there's
level.
I don't think there's a wrong answer here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
it's just
thinking of it, why not?
utility and stuff like that. Does anyone have something big and scary?
I mean, Vampiric Touch might be something that
That could be.
Upper Russia would enjoy and get a lot of benefit from.
Oh yeah.
It's
What
an
is it?
additional 3d6 necrotic damage, and you gain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see, you hit someone and you heal back up for half the damage dealt.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Melee
That feels
spell
like,
attack.
that feels like an Adrian Drake spell, though.
I do have hypnotic
My
pattern if you want to turn everyone in the room into idiots.
Which one was that?
my biggest spell for a 3rd level would be Lightning Bolt, which is 8d6 lightning damage in line of 100 feet.
That's a big spell.
Yeah, and the one that I
That's
mentioned was
brutal.
hypnotic pattern. It's just it's a little splash of color, and it goes whoop, and then everyone who sees it goes pretty lights, and then they're out, they're done.
Oh, raw.
I could also put a hypnotic pattern in there if you want to keep your spell slot. You know? I don't know, just whoever we think should put it in there. An
Something to,
option.
I kind of want
Giving
that. Like,
him concentration would be nice. Because when you a spell with magic powerful enough, you have to concentrate on it. They're usually quite potent. To be able to give another person the ability to concentrate on a spell would be quite valuable. Just a thought. That'd be more like invisibility, hypnotic pattern, or one of the other ones.
I
Not
think
gonna
also
lie,
it's up to what you want from us.
Yeah. Whether you want like
I
an attack or a
assume it
utility
can't
or a-
store cantrips because
No,
the
yeah,
magic,
'cause
the
that would be-
mathematical implications of 0 + 0 + 0
Yeah.
tends to cause things to unravel.
Yeah.
Probably store an upscaled, like a stronger cantrip.
You could.
but-
You
I
could.
don't think you can. You
Not-
can't
not a
upcast
cantrip,
cantrips.
But but you could do.
But you
a,
can
a
do an
higher
upscaled
level one,
spell.
for example, or something.
Yeah, think about that.
You know,
I don't have
third
anything
level
super valuable to
charm
upcast.
person or something.
I don't know why we would, but just.
Yeah.
So it's basically down to.
I mean, high level dissonant whispers might be lucrative for an interesting close combat situation. Just a chunk
Misty
of psychic
Step
damage
will-
and force them to be afraid of you, and as they run away, step.
Misty Step does what exactly again?
Bonus action, move 30 feet. Teleporting. And yeah. How does he have to use the same components that we do? Or it just happens with the Iron Stone?
No, it just happens. Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
Whoa.
We can use what is it used for activation? You just do it at will?
Yeah, no, so it says when the stone orbits your head, you can cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level, spell slave DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as though you cast the spell. So it would
at
still
will.
It would still be it would be an action or a bonus action or it's still
but
economy.
material, somatic, and verbal are gone.
But
yeah.
we probably have to. Oh, I
We
see.
have one of the bet.
Yeah, it's a really good item. Yeah.
Admiral.
Yes.
You know I'm always by your side, trying my very best to elevate you as much as possible. Do you realize what that stone could do? All the
Not-
things that I've had to try to hide to do, I can just have you do. Every time that
Right.
we've been in a situation where we're talking and I gotta be like really careful with what I'm waving my hands and doing and what I'm saying because they'll see that I'm doing something. I could just do that for you in advance.
Sorry, so Tama, it does say
And then you can do it without.
It does say is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell, so I would probably somatic components and verbal. I think material are
So
probably
he would still need to know the words?
It seems it just says is otherwise
Like,
treated as if
that's-
you cast the spell. That's what it reads as. So I would I don't know.
That could be.
I still think it would
It'd be
save some
cool to
shit, but
hand him. It'd be cool to hand him like a suggestion.
yeah. But regardless, so it's down to whether you want damage, utility, or
healing,
or healing, or like anti-utility, if that makes sense.
Does the orb like glow or something when he uses it? Does it just not do anything?
I'll say it glows.
It just hovers around his head.
I'll say it glows when he uses it.
That seems kind of suspicious.
Oh no, it's not subtle by any means.
No. Anyway though, yeah. So.
I mean, Misty Step was level 2, right?
Yes.
Yes, you could do a 2 and a 1.
I think I'll do a 2 and a 1.
Okay.
So give me that Misty Step and.
Yeah, you'll take a Misty Step. All right, I'll give you a Misty Step.
Yeah, and for the purposes of economy, I'll say that you guys did this like last night, so.
Oh,
you don't have to
okay,
worry
cool,
about a
thanks.
spell. Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. Nope, I still do. I still have to.
Oh, okay. Oh, because right. Yeah. All right.
All right, and then but he can take if he wants silvery barbs or suggestion or disguise self.
And then
or healing word or any
yeah,
of that you can take that. Yeah.
Is cure wounds? Cure wounds is a 2, right, or is it 1?
I think it's a 1.
Cure wounds is a 1. You could have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have a silvery barbs.
Yeah. Silvery barbs. Silvery barbs funny.
Shield.
Shield is nice.
I have Shield of
is not to
Faith.
be underrated.
Oh, Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith do.
It's +2 concentration, +2 armor concentration.
+2 armor.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take the
shield
cure
is
wounds.
+2 reaction, right?
Yeah,
Shield
+2
is
is a reaction, or +5 is a reaction.
+5 is a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just already better.
But it's 1 round. It is.
It's
It is
one.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, true. It's just then. Okay.
I'll
So, yeah.
take the cure
So,
wounds.
Okay, so cure
Shield,
wounds,
cure wounds.
wounds, and Misty Step. All right, cool.
Yep.
So you guys make your way through this area of town to the grate. Yeah, it's busy out here, and you begin to hear that there are different like conversations going on. You spot a redheaded elven boy that you guys recognize, who's just like, no, I heard that they're supposed to be coming in 4 days from now. I don't know what the fuck you people are hearing. They're coming in 4 days from now. Get it right. And you see that the guard like kind of turns around like a soldier, and a captain like kind of like turns and like goes to like talk to another person about it. There's confusion being sowed amongst the ranks by and you notice that like it's stopping like people in the middle of their travels in between these different.
when can I get the spell
garrisons.
modify memory? I want
Um,
modify memory so bad.
So, you hear these different sounds of false information, of people like stopping guards and asking what's going on, that like are very clearly like just trying to delay them for as long a time as possible. And you make your way into the outer area of the town. You recognize where this exit is to the grate, and as you smell it, it does smell slightly noxious. But you watch and roll a perception check. Everyone can roll a perception check here for me.
Gotcha.
23.
I got a 9.
18.
18. 18, 9. Cool.
24.
24.
21.
21, 24, 18, 9. Okay. All right.
22.
And a 2? A 22?
22.
22. Okay, cool. All right, so those above a 20, you stop and you sit for a moment, and the smell, there is a sort of, this is the exit of a furnace, so like you expect there to be sort of like an acrid smell to this exhaust, but there's also a smell on the wind of like pungentness. There's like a pungent scent, a little bit. But you stop and like you're sniffing it. It's giving you like a hard time breathing. You back away for a minute, and you notice after about 5 minutes, it stops. You sit. You're watching. 5, 10, 20, 25 minutes. And then you smell it again.
Mm-hmm.
Are they burning bodies? They're burning bodies. And that's the time it takes for the bones to become ash?
That's
Is this the exit vent of a crematorium?
Is this a what?
Exit vent for a crematorium?
Roll me a. Is this so? This is Jean-Jacques with the. Yeah. Who? Hold up. Read off. Actually, make an argument for what check you think would be best. That you think you would like to use for this.
Is there a skill called trauma? Like, I don't know.
Trauma check.
Is there a trauma skill?
I mean, history has been like things that happen, but like if you want to do like a nature
survival for the
survival, I could give survival
for the sniffies or
yes.
Perception. Perception's the same for me. I don't have any fancy skills that I could spin this way. They're both 4s for survival and perception.
Yeah, I could take a survival.
No, that's a 7.
7. You pose the question, but the burning of a body, like you've
yeah, it's not quite.
Yeah, it's
smelled that.
Yeah, and there's a weird, the weird pungentness of it is this thing that you're like I don't know, but you also don't know. With a 7, you're kind of like maybe.
Yeah, I'm not certain, and I'm not sold on it.
Right, and like you would hate to, you're like shit. I would hate to like tell them that this is what it is in this moment.
It's like, oh yeah, no, there isn't any toxic gases coming out of here other than a burning body. It's like, nah, we're not gonna chance that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Let's go.
Yeah, and then you pause for it takes about 5 minutes. Oh, so you guys are going in now during this next cycle then?
Well, I say what I say. We're still waiting.
Okay, cool. When are you guys entering? This is important.
How hot is the air coming out?
It's traveled a while, so it's less hot
so it's cooled
and
by
more
then.
stinky. Like it's just yeah.
Oh, I hate this.
It's less spaced out because effectively the entire exit vent is the path of the thing. You know what I mean? So.
I'd like to use prayer to block out the smell.
Yuck.
I'm somewhere else right now.
So when are you guys? Yeah, this is important. When are you guys going in?
I would like to keep a bubble of prestidigitation over my face.
Oh, okay, for clear. Oh, but hold on, that's just sensory effect, right? Does that do air?
I can heat, cool, like it's minor stuff. I don't like. I can make like a puff.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could successfully keep the toxins from reaching my face.
Yeah,
It's more so for sensory.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
It might be able to mitigate.
Yeah.
A toxic effect, but that's your call.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. So for the sensoriness. Yeah. It does help a little bit. So you guys are diving in on this second cycle. Cool.
They are. Yeah.
Right. So you guys kind of, it is just like, you watch and it basically what it is there is just a grate in the ground that this shit exits from. But like you kind of like look all around and it's very noticeably a smelly, toxic sort of exit from this grate, right? And on top of that, it's like it's not like there's a lot like there's a lack of exit vents around here from people's domiciles, right? You notice that there are some people that have built underground, and so there are just like grates in the ground for people's own venting, around the.
So the shit's coming out of this one straight into someone's actual house.
Right. Some of these are like next to people's houses. Yeah. Some of these are, it's like, you are. Has anyone ever been to Boston?
Nope.
Damn.
Fortunately, no, by the sound of this
there
example.
are some stinky floor grates there for sure. There are just a number of them. So anyway, so you guys are able to, Adrian, roll a athletics check for me here.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you're able to pry up this grate, no problem. And you are entering during this sort of down period, but you notice you're walking up, and it is just like an extended sort of stone-walled tunnel. Like, this is, you are entering through an exit vent, right? Like, this is just an exit vent. There's not a lot of, decoration, discography. The smell is
real
pretty...
fast.
Yeah.
Before I enter, how windy was it outside?
Outside with the storm raining, not significantly.
Okay.
Like it's a moderate breeze, but not like not like a 10-20 mile an hour or more. You know what I mean? Like yeah, sort of in that like 5 to 9 sort of range.
All right, so that wouldn't make any change if I use Storm Guide to change the wind direction blowing into it.
Underneath.
You just funnel it in. Oof.
That's only for a storm, right? Read the. I've read the ability recently, right? It's that if a storm is going on, you can change the wind.
You gain the ability to subtly control the weather around you. If it is raining, you can use an action to cause the rain to stop falling in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on you. You can end this effect as a bonus action. If it is windy, you can use a bonus action each round to choose the direction that the wind blows in a 100-foot radius sphere centered on you. The wind blows in that direction until the end of your next turn. This feature doesn't alter the wind of the speed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say no because it's windy, but you do thinking about it as you were thinking, because you said the ability in this moment. When the spell is used, when the gust of wind spell or the gust spell, I keep forgetting which one it is, that creates wind in a direction. So you could definitely amplify that effect with your
I don't think he can make it go faster. I think he can only change which way it goes.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did it just say? Oh well, I mean, then I guess.
I don't know. I remember that when we were doing that thing to
Well, that was because you double cast.
Yeah, I was gonna say we double cast that shit together.
Yeah.
So I guess that was something. I don't know.
Yeah, I just no longer have that spell. I switched it out.
Oh. Damn.
Is this still going? Cool. All right. So, what were the words I was just saying? Oh, so yeah, you guys enter in this tunnel. Yeah, the smell remains, but the toxicness of it is not active until about 5 minutes later. I'm gonna need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw here.
Okay.
Everyone's close to me, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everyone gets +4.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
It's still not gonna save me though, actually.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So I went from a 24 to a 28. Understood.
Okay.
I got a 23.
23. Okay.
I got a 7.
7.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
21.
21.
I rolled
okay.
a 2 plus 1.
+4.
Wow.
25.
Hector, 25. Okay. Yeah. So Jean-Jacques, you kind of double over coughing here for a moment, and you take it's 4 points of poison damage.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, that are just as you get this acrid smoke in your lungs, and notably, you guys. So the fact that it's only been like 5 minutes of you traveling in this tunnel, which means that the cycles are not consistent.
Uniform?
These are intermittent cycles. So you you weren't entirely certain how often these will be happening as you go up this tunnel here. I'm going to say that as we go, basically, there are only going to need to be another additional, like, 2 or 3 checks, but you guys will need to be precise about your, usage here. I guess you do all have that bonus on you, so you could, if you wish, just use the bonus. But if you guys want to use another spell as a preparation, you now have that knowledge.
Yeah, no, my bonus is passive. You'll just have it.
Oh, okay.
It's a aura of protection.
Hmm.
I'm going to poison spray whoever the hell is operating this thing when we get there.
Sounds excellent. I'm just doing. Okay. So you guys continue another 10 minutes up the tunnel. And you're kind of walking in this toxic fume as you go, but you're able to, make the most of it for a couple of minutes there.
I'm gonna grab my hat and I'm gonna put it over my face.
Yeah. So you guys, and it stops and you get a couple minutes of empty air for a moment. The second effect comes around another additional 10 minutes later. This is about an hour of you walking up this tunnel is my, because you're going up below the main section of the city, the richer portion of the city, and there's a bit where it kind of slants up at a diagonal. From to that sort of thing going on. So I will need another Constitution saving throw here, if you're just taking the effect.
26 this time.
26.
Natural
Okay.
20, my good
Natural
man.
11.
11. Okay.
I imagine everyone's just
How much was that for upper?
including my aura.
Oh, 18.
Okay, 18. All right, so 11, and then when Manning gets back, I guess he's got to roll it again.
Do clerics get auras, or is that just a paladin thing?
I don't think so. I think it is just a paladin thing, yeah. Huh?
I'll
Okay.
be able to tell you here soon.
Pip was back there for a second.
Is that the dog's name?
Yeah. I saw Piper come running in and then immediately run out. Yeah. Ow! Shit! Just whacked my knee into my table like a goon, like an idiot, if you will.
Ouch.
Yep. It's all good.
Oh no, he's back.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. No worries. We just need we're doing the second round of the effect here.
To 11.
11. Okay. And let me roll a. Pause here. Okay.
Good
So yeah. You said you got an 11 as well, Hector.
Yep.
All right. So you take 1 point of poison damage. Jean-Jacques, you take 2 points of poison damage. Yes. And you notice that it's a little bit hotter this time. As you are getting closer and closer. You kind of brave through it. It's another couple of minutes of this. And you find yourselves, as you're entering this sort of last sort of upward slope into, you're following the map, and the map appears to actively be tracking you like GPS. You are basically in the home stretch here. And I will need one final, I know that is 3 of them, but, the effect happens intermittently. So I do need one final round of rolls, and then you will be clear of it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it is, they are clearly doing something consistently that is causing this smoke to travel down this tunnel.
45.
10.
Huh? 10? Even with the plus 4? Wow.
Yeah, I got a 5 plus a plus 4 plus my
Jesus.
plus 1.
Rolling again.
Okay.
Yeah.
19.
25, 19.
I am not.
I also rolled a 9.
Who's
You are
left?
not
Feeling
healthy.
alright, little
I'm not
man?
healthy.
19. Oh wait, so we have 3 19s and a 10.
Just a baby.
Was that it? Uprush 19.
I rolled 17.
Oh, 17. Okay. Yeah. So Uprush, Hector and
Yep.
Kid Roo, you all take 1 point of poison damage. Jean-Jacques, you take 4.
No, wonderful.
Damn.
I'm casting
I've
the
taken
cantrip
10
guidance
Oh, no,
on.
wait, this is Hector, right? So Hector will take 2 in this moment. Sorry.
Alright. I'm giving Manny an extra D4.
Oh, for
it's-
that roll.
Or well, yeah, this is a saving throw, not an ability check.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's all right.
Oh,
But
okay,
this
so it's
is
ability checks,
this
yeah.
was the last round. You're coughing and this like acrid smell. You do begin to the nauseous sort of scent. The what was the word that I said before?
Acrid.
No, before
Pungent.
Pungent. Thank you. The pungent
Welcome.
sort of
Ellie.
scent in this. You do begin to smell that it is the smell of Jean-Jacques was right. This is the smell of burning flesh, and namely burning diseased flesh in some way, shape, or form. And as you make your way up, like you notice that there is curves over. There's like a step here, and sort of like a magical like air effect pushing it down and into this tunnel. But you will be entering directly
now it's
above
probably
this.
now time for air blasting, so we can actually get out of here without burning alive.
Yeah, you do need to exit through the
Through
vent
the furnace.
hood
We're-
of a
we're doing-
furnace. Yes.
Three little pigs, Santa Claus. We're doing that right now.
Yeah.
Does anyone have like create water?
Jean-Jacques look okay after that?
No.
He's definitely.
I'm over here like coughing and gagging into my top hat that I'm
Yeah.
like holding in front of. I do not look okay. I've taken 10 damage from this unholy fart.
Mhm.
I'm tempted to just blow 2 spells. How far are we from the entrance to the?
You're like right there. Like there is basically where you are.
Like
there
30
is,
feet.
within that like 10, 15 probably.
Okay.
Like you are basically think like the ladder into your attic, but then if once you stepped up into your attic, there was immediately a vent hood down into the furnace, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have to be able to see the Misty Step location.
Mm.
I can't like step the rest of the way and stop them from doing things. Can we get out of here, please?
I guess we're climbing.
Yes. Let's go.
Hey, let's go, you. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't have anything useful for this situation.
All right, we're climbing.
Yeah.
Climbing. Okay. And then we're using the gust to clear it out or no?
Yeah, I can blast this stuff out.
Okay.
Please.
Cool.
You want me to blast it inward or want me to blast it out?
Into them. Out from us.
Just double checking. And I will do it such. Yes, even in dire situations, that will be a little bit cheeky.
Being smoked.
Let me see. Yep. The gas disperses gas or vapor in an extinguished candle switches in similar unprotected flames.
I wouldn't call this small, but hopefully it'll.
Oh no, this shit is wild. This shit is like 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. It gets going.
Yeah, you're looking for I think the gust spell to my knowledge.
No, it's a gust of wind.
Oh, gust of
is
wind,
a.
yeah. Okay, so
I can do gust instead, but I don't know if it's gonna be as.
It wouldn't be that
Nah,
powerful.
it's probably
So
gonna be
gust
strong
of wind, you said this is level 1 spell.
Yes, level 1 spell, duration of 1 minute.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So mark that off. You like burst and you smell the as like. You hear the crackling of the fire, the and the like the pops, all going on, and the wind blasts up and out and down and reverses the current through this thing. You guys all jump in and
let's
out
rush it.
of the and jump out of the furnace. And you see before you. I'm going to show you the map real quick. We're probably going to end after I show you the map, but I'll show you the map real quick. Yeah. And so you guys are.
Chicken.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. You guys find yourself in an empty... You've jumped up through this thing, and you find yourself in what appears to be like a laboratory of some sort. With a bunch of...
We got where we needed to go.
Yeah, with a bunch of... Well, it's... What it looks like is you look around, it looks like there are lying on top of each of these squares here is like a body that has been placed on top of... You know, these things for, you know, cleansing and embalming. And they all look to be in varying states of decay and disruption, right? Like that there is something that has been performed and has not succeeded on these corpses. You imagine it to be the ritual that has been occurring.
Skin.
The skin ritual. And you notice that as you jump out and down, I'm just gonna have like a quick dexterity saving throw as you guys exit, just to, like, physically for like getting over the fire quickly, you know what I mean? Like, are you good hot coal walkers, or, you know?
Yeah, dexterity is something that I am. That is at 24.
24, wonderful. Okay, so that was Jean-Jacques. Drake or Ariel?
Do we still get the +4?
What is that?
Oh,
what is
saving
that
throw.
to, Kidru?
It's a
All
+4
saving
to all saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 28.
Oh, wow.
24.
24, okay.
And I land so gracefully I get health back.
Uprush?
He's ignoring me.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a question. No.
Sorry, I'm rolling for what again?
Dexterity saving throw here.
Oh, I'm like no concern whatsoever. Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
and you've got +4 on top of that from Kidru. So.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hit me with it.
+4 on top of it.
On top of what you roll.
All
Yep.
28, my friend.
Oh yeah, it's easy.
28.
Hector.
22.
22.
Oh, actually, it's a
Kidru?
29. I haven't updated my saving throws.
Nice.
It was a 29. I'll double check that.
And
Right.
Kidru.
Yeah, I have to update that.
Age 19.
19. Okay, yeah, you guys all manage to, as you fall on these coals, you just kind of like barrel roll out of them like quickly. And you're good, you know, you're all wearing like armor and mail and things of that sort. So you hop down and you quickly, like, you're like a horde of acrobats that are like jumping off the top rope and then doing the little spin as they land. There's jump. Kidru does it a little less gracefully than the rest, but you know, your clipped back wings appear to, you know, get in the way of a perfect roll, but you do manage to roll out effectively. So you find yourselves in this laboratory. You're kind of looking around, and you don't see the creature that has been in here, like you don't see that anyone presiding over these bodies, right? And which is weird because you've just spotted the burning 2 minutes ago, if that, right? Roll me a perception check. Everyone gets to hit me with a perception check here.
I'm good at these.
Walking.
Ooh, a 17. Still.
6.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
nice.
Okay.
He sees everything.
Yes.
21.
He sees all.
Brilliant.
I see the players.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So,
I am. I
so
am.
what is the so the highest was the natural 20. What was, did I have any others that were over 20?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So, you guys kind of take a couple steps forward and you're like looking around, scoping out this this room. Hector and Drake, where would you be going right now? Like if you saw an empty room before you and you're trying to get the best vantage point, where would you go? You also notice that there is sort of like a small set of stairs that lead up into an additional sort of area of this crypt.
Yeah, I'd probably be walking towards there.
Wonderful. So you guys start walking up this way. And as you reach here, you see floating out of the corner, out of the ground, a large, one-eyed, out of the ground, a large, ethereal sort of one-eyed being that turns and looks at you. And that is where we'll end tonight's session. Skin sloughing off of this ethereal creature.
Like a
It's okay.
Just like
ghost
that.
zombie beholder. Beholder skin.
Don't like that.
Yes.
I hate that.
Yes. And yeah, that's
the
what we'll pick
saying's
up next time.
lied. There's nothing beautiful about this.
Oh, this is great. No, this is wonderful. Yeah.
Beauty is most definitely not in the eye of the beholder. This
Yep.
is disgusting.
You're going to have a great
you're
time.
terrible.
And yeah, that's where we'll pick up next episode of Tales of Tupenia. End in here. Have a good night, everyone. And